Hey everybody, welcome to my end of year special. This I do at the end of every year so far, kind of wrapping up on the year as a whole and kind of my favourites throughout the year and the highlights of this particular year. This year I've really not bought many fragrances. I've been really trying to save my money a lot this year, which I'll get into at the end of the video. But there is a few that I would like to highlight and mention as being my favourites this year. Back in February I purchased a few from Manley, which I've been wearing really so much this year. I've almost gone through half a bottle each of the ones I'm about to talk about. The first, Bozhnikov's Purple Hat by Manley. This is fantastic. I don't think I'll ever be without this one now. It opens up with lavender and a natural oud, going into kind of a chocolate woody fragrance, so it's a woody gourmand. There's a dark kind of Belgian chocolate note with cedarwood, gaiac, just vetiver. Fantastic woody kind of sweet chocolatey fragrance, beautiful oud opening. I love the lavender in the opening as well as a top note. Fantastic. I've worn this so much this year, I can't do without this one. So I'm very thankful to Rasse Fort for putting these out into the world. He's a great perfumer and I'm looking forward to seeing what he does in the future. The other one that I've really enjoyed is Fateh Sultan Mehmed. Again, I bought this one in February this year. And this one is kind of a mix of florals. There's tulip, I think there's neroli, kind of gives it kind of a soapy kind of feel. There's ambergris in here, there's a pinch of oud, and kind of an incensey like accord. So kind of like a floral soapy incense. Hard to describe, completely unisex, but really beautiful. And I've been wearing this kind of, I view it as more of a summer springtime fragrance, but gorgeous. I love wearing this one, it's fantastic. So very happy I discovered Manley, and those have been a couple of my best purchases this year and ones I've really enjoyed a lot. The other being from an all-natural brand called Abel. These are based in Amsterdam and they use a master perfumer. Usually with natural brands, all natural brands, all of them that I know of are all self-taught perfumers. This one uses a master perfumer called Isaac Sinclair, and these are really well blended. Beautiful fragrances, more minimalist in style, I like the presentation, but fantastic. This one is White Vetiver, which uses a natural crisp, juicy lime mixed with a really nice clean vetiver. Yeah, beautiful fragrance for spring and summer, and you can see just after I think maybe 6 months of owning it how much I've used already. Really enjoying that one, and there's a few from Abel that I really like. Another one I own, Cobalt Amber, which is another really nice one. I own Green Cedar, which is another nice one, just a small little 15ml. And I really want to buy Golden Neroli in the future as well. So there's a few from this line that I really like. But those my highlights for this year really. The other obvious highlight that I want to talk about for me, for like a personal highlight, has been my discovery of natural oud oil, because it's been a rabbit hole. I've just fallen in love with the material. It's just, I didn't realize the possibility with oud of how many different scent profiles there are, you know, how vastly different these regions are, that the smells are just incredible. Like, I can't describe, they're like perfumes in themselves. Like, artisanal oud oil is a perfume. You don't even have to blend it for it to smell amazing. So it's been a journey, and I really want to learn more about oud and try, you know, other people's oud oils, and just really, yeah, very happy I got into that and found something that I really love. The highlight, obviously, getting to actually meet Ensar in person, obviously behind Ensar Oud, where I bought my oud oils from. Meeting him was fantastic, getting to smell his amazing rare wild ouds, and we burned Kinam on the burner, or Kiara, and we had Kinam tea, which made my lips and tongue go numb for a couple of hours. It was a great experience. That absolute highlight of this year is getting to meet Ensar, and hopefully, you know, I'll get to see him again one day. But fantastic to have a conversation with him, and hope you enjoyed that video as well. It's definitely a highlight for me this year. I want to finish by saying just thank you for your friendship and your support, and I've been doing live streams this year for the first time, and getting to know you all and like just having conversations about just random stuff. It's really nice just to be able to log on and there's like 50, 60 or 100 people sometimes just chatting to me, and it's just amazing community. And I've had other reviewers joining me, and I've been joining other reviewers on their channel, and it's just really nice sense of community and getting to talk to people, and that's been really fun this year, and I'm going to be carrying that on into next year. So thank you for that. It's a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy that too. I'm going to be doing more of a routine kind of schedule for next year. I'd like to keep to a schedule. I'm going to probably be uploading on a Monday, Wednesday and a Thursday, so at minimum you'll get 3 videos a week, with a live stream on a Tuesday, so that'll be 4 videos a week. And then I'm going to be uploading a video to my new channel on every Sunday, and my new channel is based around paranormal, science, the universe. My last video is on kind of quantum mechanics and how the universe works, and kind of multi-world theories and just stuff that really fascinates me. It goes into alien topics and UFOs and all that kind of stuff. It's going to have quite a broad range of topics, so it would really help me out if you want to subscribe to that channel, because it's ridiculously hard starting a YouTube channel in 2018. It's so oversaturated that it's really hard to get anyone to see your type of videos. So if you want to support me, I would really appreciate it if you go subscribe to my new channel. I'll put a bookmark thing at the top, a little note you can click on, and I'll link it in the description below and in the comment section. Yeah, I'd really appreciate it. That would make my New Year's if you could subscribe to that. If you want to, if you're interested in that kind of topics, but it's something that fascinates me personally, and it's good to get that out because I don't really have any, like, my best friend's not into any of that kind of topic, so I can't really talk to people about it. So getting it out into a video is like therapeutic, because I've suddenly got a release where I can actually talk about these things. So that's cool. I really want to be consistent with that channel. At least every Sunday there will be a new video. Like I say, it's going to cover a lot of topics, but I'm really excited about that channel, and I can't wait to see how that grows and develops, and I'm really enjoying making videos for it. Lastly, I want to say that obviously, probably most of you know that in this past year I've been working on steps to create my own brand, my own house in the future. It's going well. I've not really talked too much about it because I don't really feel like you should hype things or talk about it too much until it's kind of finished, and there's a lot to do still, but it's going really well. I'm excited for you to see what I've been working hard on, and it's going to be ready sometime probably mid to late next year. There's still a process to do. I'm still finalizing formulas. Basically, I'm making everything. I'm blending the fragrances, I'm making the formulas, I'm the perfumer, I'm doing everything myself. So it's a passion, it's something I'm really excited for, and kind of nervous because I know people are gonna judge it quite hard, and that's fine. But you know, buy samples. There will be samples available. Do not blind buy. Samples will be as affordable as I can make them, so everyone can try them. I'm not gonna hard sell anything. I'm not gonna push it. Like, it's up to you if you want to check it out when you see it, and obviously at the time when it's ready I will just announce it on this channel. But after that I really won't mention it. I'm not gonna review my own fragrances, so to speak. I'm not going to include them in lists. I'm not going to do anything like that. It's up to you if you want to check them out. It will be a separate identity to this channel. So at that point, I just want to say, I did ask earlier in the year what I should do when I launch my own brand, whether I should delete this channel or carry on reviewing, and I asked your advice because I wanted to know what people thought. The majority said I should keep doing what I'm doing. Some people had very strong opinions that the only right thing to do is to delete my channel and just stop reviewing. That was a very strong opinion from quite a lot of people, which were described as conflict of interest by them. I just want to say, I have to do what makes me happy and what I feel is right. And for me, I have talked to perfumers, including John from Kerosene, And I asked their advices too, and every single one of them told me, carry on. Even Kerosene, the reason he deleted his channel has nothing to do with him starting a brand. It was for other reasons that he decided to do that. But he gave me some really good advice. Another thing I wanna mention as well is there's some people that have given me really good advice. I want to thank Hans Hendley, John from Kerosene, Rasse Fort from Fort Manley. I've reached out to them personally and asked a little bit of advice, and they've been really, really helpful and friendly. Rasse even spoke to me on the phone for like half an hour, just chatting on the phone, kind of asking questions, and just overwhelming kind of support, which is really heartfelt and warming and makes me feel a little bit more confident in what I'm doing. But everyone said, carry on, don't stop what you're doing, and I don't want to stop what I'm doing. So at that point, if you don't trust me at that point, that because I have my own brand and you think it's conflict of interest and you no longer trust my opinion, I completely accept that that's your opinion. And then at that point, you can, if you want to, you can unsubscribe. You don't have to watch my content. You don't have to listen to anything I ever say. At that point, you can do what you like. So for those people, it's up to you what you do. For me, I'm going to carry on being me. I'm going to carry on reviewing other people's fragrances. I'm just going to carry on being myself. And you will always get honest reviews from me. I'm never going to say something is terrible to try and sell my own. That's just not who I am. And if you think that, you're welcome to just not watch my content anymore. So I just want to say that I'm not going away. I'm going to be around forever. I'm going to keep sharing videos. I'm going to keep doing kind of tutorial videos. The more I grow, I want to kind of help teach people as well. And that is an important part to me, that I want to share that with people. And yeah, I'm excited to carry on. I felt it important to address that at the end of this year, so you know what's going to happen moving forward next year. But I hope you carry on supporting me, and I hope you guys trust me that way, and I'm sure most of you do. But for those that don't, you're just welcome to, not follow me anymore. It's not a problem. I've never asked anyone to subscribe to this channel, but please do subscribe to my new channel. But yeah, I don't want to share too much with you in the details of my brand just yet, because there's still a long way to go, and it just feels pointless to hype anything or really talk about it too much. Just know that I'm working on it, and when it gets done and when it's finished, I will share it with you. But I'm hoping between the mid to late next year it will be all finished, and then I will announce it. But until then, you're not going to hear much from me on it. I'll be working quietly in the background, and I'll keep doing my regular videos through the week. So yeah, one of the reasons I haven't really been able to afford to buy any new fragrances this year, and why I probably won't be buying any next year, is the amount of money that it is costing me to set up my own brand. I am not exaggerating when I say it's literally my life savings. I'm really not going to have any money left whatsoever once this is finished, which is it's the biggest step that I've ever done in my life. I've never set up my own business before. I've never invested my life savings into something which could fail. So a little bit worrying and kind of nerve-wracking for me on a personal level. Obviously you don't have to worry about it, but it's something that is on my mind heavily, how much it's costing, and you'll kind of understand that when you see what I've created. You'll realize why I'm not buying fragrances left, right and centre. I can't afford to. Like, every penny I've got is going into the brand, and you'll see it when it comes anyway. I want to say quickly something that I will tell you. There's going to be different parts to the brand. I'm going to have one that uses really beautiful materials, beautiful presentation, top quality as best as I can do it, and that is going to be a little bit more on the expensive side. I will warn people, there's a fragrance that has got 13-year aged wild oud that's basically, it doesn't exist anymore. I've got the last little portion of that oud. So that's going to be kind of a limited fragrance. I can't repeat that because there isn't any more of the oud left. That fragrance is going to be on the expensive side, because the oud for one drop from a pipette is like £5. No exaggeration, it's ridiculously expensive. So some of the niche fragrances are going to be a little bit expensive, but you can trust and you'll see the process of me making it. You'll know what has gone into it, so I hope you can appreciate that the cost is valid. I'm not going to rip people off. It's going to be as fair as I can make it, but some of the fragrances will be on the expensive side. Not ridiculously like Roja Dove prices, obviously, but on the expensive side. But I am working on another project within the same brand, but a different kind of line, where I will have affordable fragrances for everybody, and they're going to be more synthetic based, not, you know, high-end naturals, more mixed media, you know, affordable kind of indie level that most people can get into. So I'm going to have a couple of different lines is what I'm saying. One is going to be more natural and expensive, and the other one is going to be more affordable. So bear that in mind when I do launch, that it's going to have options for people, but there will be samples of everything I ever make available. There will be no blind buying, no hard sell. It's up to you, and I'll let my work speak for itself in the future. That's really the only thing I want to kind of cap on with my brand in the future. Again, not going to talk about it too much. Middle to late next year, hopefully everything is good, but it's something I'm excited for, to show you what I've been working on. So that is the biggest step for me this year, and you know, next year is probably will be the biggest year of my life, because like I say, I'm setting up my own perfume house, and I'm technically becoming a perfumer. So it's a big deal for me. It's a big step. If it fails, I just go back offshore and carry on diving. So, but hopefully it won't fail and you'll enjoy what I create. I have every confidence in it. I wouldn't put something out if I didn't think it was really good and worthy of being out there. So excited for you to see that next year. As a word of warning to anyone else setting up a business, I will just say I have been given bad advice by people that I used to trust, that I no longer trust because their advice is terrible. So if you're setting up a brand, just be careful of who you confide in. Be careful of getting the wrong thing in your head. If someone is pushing you to do something that you don't feel is right, don't listen to them. Have your own gut feeling of what you need to do. Don't be influenced too much by other people, because some people don't have the best intentions. And unfortunately, I've been given really crap advice from some people, and I no longer talk to them anymore. So really follow your gut instinct. For me, I feel like you need to listen to your own voice. Don't be too, although I said, you know, some people are giving me great advice, just bear in mind that not all advice is great advice. Some people either don't know what they're talking about, don't have the best advice, or just have agendas or motivations that are not in your favor. Bear in mind, if you are setting up a business just of that, you know, use your own voice, use your own heart, know what you need to do. Don't be too influenced by other people. If you don't like someone's advice, take it away and move forward. And on a happy note, I want to wish you all a very happy new year. Thank you for your support and friendship. If you've not seen the community video that I did recently, I'll leave a tab for it or a link somewhere for the end of the video if you want to check out the community video that I did, where, you know, everyone from around the world is involved. Thank you to everyone that took part as well. It was a bit of a mission to edit it together, but I'm glad I did it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you all have a fantastic night tonight. It is New Year's Eve right now, tonight. Hope you have a wonderful night, and all the best for the year ahead. I hope you all have a great new year. And take care, everybody, and I'll see you next year. Bye.